For me individually, it was a day that, it's the greatest loss of life for a singular event in United States history for fire and police. This was the first time I think ever where that many firefighters and police officers knew that they were entering and going to their peril, but they had no other choice. And I don't think any of them hesitated to be able to go and do that.
One of those days that will be ingrained in my soul. I know exactly where I was and what I was doing. I think it made America realize that we're vulnerable, and we really needed to change the way that we looked at national security, and not just at a world perspective, but a local perspective too. We had to keep even the smallest populations safe.
I think it's important that we educate the generations that were not born at that point in time of that historical point. We have those markers throughout all of history. We think of JFK's assassination, those momentous occasions that just impacted not just our personal life, but our entire country and the world.
I think we have actually one or two firefighters that weren't born yet that are really young. And so they've heard about it, but they didn't have that tangible feeling, that impact that some of us have experienced.
It's like Pearl Harbor, it changed America as well. And this will always, I think, be ingrained in our soul. It's definitely a point in history that nobody will forget. And we need to do our job to make sure that we don't forget those heroes that lost their lives that day.
It is heart-wrenching on what the United States citizens went through that day. But after all that, we did come together as a nation, and we're sort of forgetting where we were because of where we are now. We need to get back together and love thy neighbor.
I'm proud that our city is remembering. This is a time where it's difficult because of a pandemic, but we still remember. We will never forget.